ground now. I'll blow your head off. I'll blow your head off. You hear that? Single action. I'll blow your head off.
Putting a gun to the neck of a suspect during a takedown. This is a story we first brought you last October when the man involved told us the officer threatened to kill him that day. 9 Investigates has been working for months to get this body camera video, and now we do. Channel 9 investigative reporter Shannon Butler found out the officer has been disciplined and is back on the street, but even fellow officers are actually tonight wondering why.
It was a year ago when Taurus Bryant was chased down by Orlando police. They said he was in a stolen car. But it's what happened next that had Officer Ivan Samanyang under investigation.
On the ground now. I'll blow your head off. I'll blow your head off. You hear that? Single action. I'm going to blow your head off.
The officer told Internal Affairs he thought Bryant was trying to arm himself, but investigators said the officer never actually saw a gun.
You won't feel anything. But you reach your weapon.
I'm not moving. Please don't hurt me. Please don't hurt me.
Handcuffs. If you reach for a weapon, I'm blowing your head off.
I'm not.
You understand? You won't feel it.
Okay.
Listen, you're going to die.
But look closely here. It's not only what the officer said, but what he did. Policy says you can only do this when you're aiming and plan to fire. After the incident, we spoke to Bryant, who thought the officer just might.
My mind, like, what the regrets I would have, like stuff I didn't get to do, like I'm not gonna marry my girl, like this is gonna be it. I can't tell my mama goodbye.
During the Internal Affairs interview, Samanyang said the reason he placed the gun there on the soft part of Bryant's neck was because if he severed that, then, quote, then all lower body stuff would stop. Saying also, quote, I know that if I were going to hit the skull, it was a possibility of it moving around. Samanyang was cleared of excessive force, but in the end, the officer got 1 hour of retraining and an 80-hour suspension for violation of the standards of conduct policy and is back now on the job, but at Orlando International Airport. Orlando police said that's because, quote, the current collective bargaining agreement and discipline handed down in the past incidents determined the discipline in this case. Now, policy says you can't put that gun in that single action mode unless you're aiming to actually fire. Standards of conduct violations, though, could mean termination. The Fraternal Order of Police told us that Samanyang asked to go to arbitration over that 80-hour suspension, but they declined to take on his case. The union filed it just in case he wanted to take it up on his own with his own attorney, but he did not. Greg.